Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's pick a card reading is my favorite topic. I got really good sleep last night, so I wanted to do my favorite topic. I'm not the best sleeper, so when I sleep good, I got lots of energy today. So we're gonna be doing what's being hidden from you guys. Pile number one, you're gonna be choosing this card with zebra calcite. Pile number two, you're going to be choosing this card with black obsidian. And pile number three, you're going to be choosing this card with the rainbow moonstone. So go ahead, guys, tune in, see which pile is calling to you. Don't overthink it, and I will see you in your pile selections. Group number one, if you chose the trust card with the zebra calcite, this is going to be your reading on what is being hidden from you. All right, pile number one, spirit guides, tune me in. What is being hidden from pile number ones? Okay, right away, they're showing me guides around you, okay? I'm seeing all of these spirit guides around you, and they're telling me that you guys are about to, what's being hidden from you, they're already giving it to me. They're telling me that you're going to be walking into a new season of your life, and they're making you bolder. So what's being hidden from you is that this new season of your life is going to require a different version of you. It's going to require like a stronger, bolder version, because they're playing me the song from who is that? Fleetwood Mac, Landslide. And they're giving me the part that says, time makes you bolder, children get older. Maybe for some of you, you are older, okay? And some of your children are moving out or something, and it's a different season. Maybe some of them are going away to school for somebody here. But for others of you, there's something about you having to trust yourself more than in previous times of your life. There's going to be something happening where you're going to have to kind of go out on a limb here, or walk a new path. First, they're showing me the Fool card, so this could be about like doing something risky or taking a chance on something, and your spirit guides are preparing you for this new journey, okay? There could be a lot of like unknowns, because I'm seeing these as like balls in the air, you know what I mean? Like you don't know where this is headed, or you don't know where it's going, so you have to, but they're teaching you how to trust yourself, okay? And they're showing me how the number 14 adds up to a 5, and 5 is the number of change. So I feel like this pile, what's being hidden from you is you have a lot of changes coming up in this new season of your life. And this new season is, again, going to require a bolder version of you, okay? Somebody here could be getting a divorce, I just heard, and you're going to be on your own. So spirits, maybe you're used to, having a partner, and, it's going to require you to, do a lot more than on your own, right? This is like, for some of you, like if you're very young, this could be you like going to college, or moving into your first apartment for the first time. And it's like, you have to be a stronger, bolder version. This is like a version of you that is strong, resilient, yeah, so let's get into the cards, because I got a lot from this very first card. I told you I have a lot of energy today, so Spirit's using that. All right, yeah, and they're also showing me the black and the white, like the black meaning like you were like one version, and the white is another version. It's like you're gonna have to be a different version of you. Okay, so let's get into the cards for pile number one, spirit guides. What is being hidden from my pile number ones? What is being hidden from my pile number ones? There also could be something about you guys heading into some sort of a leadership role, and that's why you have to be bold, and that's why you have to be, strong. They're showing me the strength card, so, like courage and strength in this next chapter. All right, pile number 1. What's being hidden from my pile number 1s? We got the Devil. Yeah. For some of you, you could have like restricted yourself from doing things, from being in the driver's seat of your own life. Maybe for some of you, you were kind of codependent on somebody, not for everybody, but for some of you, you guys weren't as bold as you need to be. And Spirit is helping you to like break free from these chains, from breaking free from fear, of putting yourself out there, of doing different things, of taking risks, of walking this, tightrope, right? Spirit is also helping you to like break away from fears. Pile number 1. Capricorn energy coming through, by the way. Pile number 1. What's being hidden? The 5 of Swords. Yeah, 5 of Swords is about mental conflict, and we see the Devil here too. There could be, a lot of you who suffer from specific like anxieties and fears, and Spirit is helping you to get rid of that. Spirit is helping you to get unchained from this emotional baggage or this mental conflict that you guys go through. Again, what's being hidden from you is you're going to be a different version of you. So if you were more of like a timid or like you were scared to take risks or scared to take chances, what's being hidden from you is you're about to become a different person, okay? There's a new you on the other side of this door. Pile number 1s. Yeah, it's like the person that was afraid of heights is going to be no longer afraid of heights. They're giving me a lot about like fears and phobias. Like that's the energy I'm feeling right now. Sorry, guys. And they're trying to get you out of this, okay? Your spirit team is helping you to become the best version of you, to become a king or queen of your own life, to be like your own authority here, okay? They're showing me the Aries card, the Emperor, to be in control of your own life, whatever that means for you. If you, were reliant on somebody else, or if you always took direction, or you took the passenger seat of your life, that's what's changing for you, okay? That's what's being hidden from you is you're going to be so much more bold and in control of your own existence, okay? Overall energy is the Knight of Swords. I feel like your mind is going to be very different in this new season of your life that's coming in, okay? Spirit is saying they're working on having you see things very, very differently because they're drawing me into the blue eye on this horse. Perhaps somebody has, blue eyes. That's a confirmation for you that you chose the right pile here. But look at this, the sun, and they drew me into the eye, and the sun is all about seeing things clearly. It's like maybe you felt like you were a child still, okay? But you're gonna be, so much bolder, so much more able to take care of yourself, because again, what's being hidden is this new season of your life is going to require you to stop crawling, metaphorically speaking, and be able to walk, okay? So yeah, it's like when I just said be able to walk, it's like something was holding you down from being able to walk here, okay? But guys, that's what's shifting, and let's get more, okay? What is this Devil energy? What is this Devil energy? Justice, absolutely. This is balancing out. Again, if you were feeling like tied and stuck to something, there's something being broken here, because justice could talk about contracts. It's like what was written in your records for you contractually, it's like that's being rewritten by Spirit, okay? I feel like something's being rewritten for you, okay? it's like you're going to be the boss of your own life, and you're not even going to recognize yourself because you're going to be so bold, so daring, so ready to take a chance, so ready to take a risk. You're not even going to, like, for instance, guys, here's what they're showing me. You know how, like, when you're in either a long-term relationship or you're married for a long time and then you become single, okay? So this could be happening for a bunch of you that chose this pile. Now you're worrying about your own self, what's best for you. I feel like some of you may even be like designing your homes differently, like to your standard and to your likes and to your wants. You're going to be learning in this new season what you, my viewer, likes. Okay? And you're going to be taking bold and drastic moves. I don't know what everybody's going to be doing because it's different for everybody. Everybody's circumstances are different. If you're going to be an empty nester, you're going to be bold. Like, there's going to be significant changes for this group. And you're gonna love them. Like, maybe normally you were the type of person who didn't like change, who didn't want to embrace change. You're going to be changing, guys, and you're gonna love it. What's the Five of Swords? The Nine of Swords. And didn't we talk about stress, anxiety? I feel like this is the change here because, again, they're showing me how the number 5 is the change. You're changing your mind here, okay? What's being hidden from you is you're no longer going to be this person who overthinks, who over analyzes things, who lives, you know, in their mind and has a lot of, like, I don't know, this group seems to have overactive fears, but you're going to be such a stronger version of you that you're not even going to recognize this fearful person who once was. What's the King of Cups? Basically, guys, you're going to be standing in your power here, okay? You're going to recognize you've always been powerful. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is like, I'm getting like childlike energy from this card, okay? Like, if you felt like you were always being treated like a child, or maybe even sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes we act a little bit childish, that is what's going to be changing here. You're going to be standing in your power. You're going to be the authority over your own life here. You guys are this King of Cups, so you could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and I feel like, I'm seeing like how this guy is almost on his own like island here. Well, that's how I'm seeing it, right? And it's like, even if other people have an opinion of what you're going to be doing, you don't care. You're like, I don't care. I'm the authority of my own life. You're going to be making bold decisions and you're going to be making bold moves. They keep giving me the word bold. So, and you're going to trust yourself. Okay, maybe before you were reliant on somebody else, you're going to learn how to trust yourself. And what's being hidden from you is this bold, crazy new version of yourself that you don't even recognize, but you're going to be so proud of. What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, they're showing me the Nine of Pentacles in my third eye, which is very much an independent energy. It's like, maybe you guys are even going to go out on a limb here and make your own money, okay? There's a lot about being independent in this pile. What's the Knight of Swords? The Chariot. Yes, and the Chariot, you grab the reins of these horses and you lead them. You're going to be in the driver's seat of your own life. You're going to be taking the lead. And it's going to be such a successful life for you because the Chariot is all about success here. And I love that both of these cards, your overall energy is horses. Horses talk about freedom, right? It's like you're going to feel free for the first time in your life from some sort of restriction with the devil energy that was holding you guys back. That's what's being hidden. You're going to finally feel free. Okay, and you're going to be taking the reins of your own life here, pile number 1, and you're going to love it. And remember, I just said they were showing me the Nine of Pentacles in my third eye. There it is. You're going to be this independent individual that you never thought you could be, because before you were restricted and stuck, and you kept yourself stuck, and you never saw this version of yourself. But guess what, guys? You're going to be seeing that because that's what's being hidden from you. So let's get into some oracle cards. I'm loving the energy here for my pile number, nope, they want me to take a different deck. All right, pile number 1s. Yeah, transformation. You guys are going to have a complete transformation. And for some of you, because they're showing me this girl with a bow and arrow, and that always reminds me of travel and Sagittarius energy. If you were afraid of like traveling on your own or doing things like, oh, I always need somebody to go out with, that's not going to be you in this next version of yourself. You guys are going to travel alone. You guys are going to go out to eat on your own, maybe take yourself to a movie. You're going to be doing a lot of things independently that you were afraid to do before. For some of you, it's driving. If you were afraid to like drive by yourself, you're not going to be afraid anymore. Because I'm hearing the Eminem song, I think it's Eminem, where he's like, I'm not afraid to take a stand. We'll walk this road together through the storm. Yeah, that song, okay? You're not going to be afraid, okay? And you're going to be this empowered, powerful version of yourself, pile number ones. And I love that you chose pile number one because it's going to be all about you, okay? And we got tending, and I feel like you're going to be tending to your own self. You're going to be tending to your own garden. You're going to be taking care of you in this next season of your life. And it's going to be, you're not even going to recognize yourself. They keep on showing me somebody looking in the mirror and like doing a double take. Like, is that really me? Am I really making these decisions? Am I really doing this? Yes, pile one, you are. Pile one. What's being hidden? Destiny, because this was your destiny all along. You were destined to be this strong, powerful person, this bold, leader or authority over your own life. This was what your destiny always was, okay? And so that's why it's unfolding. Yeah, look, soul retrieval. This is what your soul wants, okay? This is how you set it up to unfold. And you have to trust. You have to trust in this next chapter, this next version of you. Pile number one, what is being hidden from my pile? Yeah, they're showing me the rose and they said you're unfolding. You're blooming, pile number ones. Pile number one. Yes, reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. You guys are going to be determined to become this person, okay? They're saying that there's going to be a lot of exploration. There's going to be a lot of things that you're assessing on your own. There's going to be a lot of unknowns, I just heard. But you're going to be able to, check yourself, I just heard. Check yourself. Pile number one. What's being hidden from my pile number ones? We got rainbow, and it says enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. Yeah, again, we saw that soul retrieval. I feel like this is like your soul's journey. This is how it was always supposed to unfold. You guys could start seeing synchronicities of rainbows and angel wings. Okay, those are two signs that this is definitely your reading, but I feel like you're going to be enlightened with this new version of yourself. This is also reminding me, you know how in the Hermit card, the Hermit has the lantern. I feel like this might be a solo journey for a lot of you. This might be a season where you walk alone for some of you, not for everybody, but for some of you. Those of you that maybe are going through a divorce or a breakup, right? You're going to learn a lot about yourself, and this solo time, for those of you that it is solo, is going to help you to really learn about you. Okay, pile number one. Pile number one, what is being hidden from my pile number ones? What's being hidden from my pile number ones? The darkest night. And this card always reminds me of like a dark night of the soul. I feel like you have to walk this journey. Not that you're going through a dark night of the soul, but I feel like it's that energy, okay? Where it's like you have to go through some things on your own and to learn how to like trust yourself, to learn that you guys can handle anything, any balls, any obstacles that kind of come up in your path, okay? Pile number ones. We got the holiest temple, and look at you shining, okay? Guys, I feel like this is gonna be an opportunity for you guys to see yourself differently, for you guys to see yourself shine, for you to see the version of yourself that you truly are and that you always were. And you're gonna see yourself rise to every occasion and shine. All right, let's get a couple more for you guys. Yeah, look, the High Priestess. There's that rainbow I just talked about. True knowledge, peace, and inner light. Again, with the bow and arrow, too. Some of you really are going to be taking a solo journey. Maybe you guys are going to go on some sort of like retreat or something by yourself that you would never have done before. But you're going to get this sense of peace over you, this trust, this peace about knowing what's right for you and following your inner light, what's inside of you, following that direction and becoming the High Priestess, okay? The authority over your own life, where you follow your own intuition, okay? And where it takes you, pile number 1. Yeah, we got the world, wherever it takes you in the world. Okay, first of all, we just talked about traveling. And look, guys, this is the whole reading. Independence, did we not talk about it? Facing fears, did we not talk about it? And self-discipline. Absolutely, you guys are coming out of this cave, okay, where you relied upon other people for some of you, or you didn't take yourself out of this cave, okay? This is gonna be, what's being hidden from you is your independent era, okay? And you're gonna face every fear. And there's the Justice card again, okay? We had the Justice card over here. So you got Justice card twice, which is Libra energy. And it says karmic adjustment, balance, and objectivity. You're gonna be looking at things very, very objectively and deciding what road is right for you. Weighing your options, okay? Okay, let's get one more and then we're gonna close out. Pile number 1s. What's being hidden from my pile number 1s? The masks we wear. Guys, this is like perfect. Self-expression, which is exactly what you guys are gonna learn. Who you are. Protection, authentic self. Yes, we've been talking about this the whole reading. Maybe you guys were wearing a lot of masks because you were kind of giving into what other people expected of you or what other people wanted of you. And no more, pile number 1, because you're gonna be walking this path and you're gonna be bold in your authentic self, and you're gonna be very independent, and you're gonna express yourself no matter who likes it or not. I just saw another chance to be. Yeah, this is another chance for you to be who you are. It says reclamation, second chances, rebirth, and emotional healing. You guys are going to be having a rebirth, and what's going to be coming is this bold version of you. You have another chance to be a different version of you. So pile number 1, what a beautiful reading. I love it for you. If it resonated with you guys, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose the acceptance card with the black obsidian crystal, this is going to be your reading, okay? And what I'm hearing is what's being hidden from you guys is that you gave up on something here, pile number 2, and it was a dream of some sort, because I'm seeing this person floating and looking up to the stars. And I feel like what's being hidden from you is the fact that you surrendered this and gave it up is the very thing that's going to bring it in, is the very thing that's going to bring it to you. Now, for some of you, you will be getting the very thing that you surrendered. And for others of you, you will be getting something better than what you surrendered. It was the act of surrendering and giving up on something that is allowing it to flow to you. Because you see how this guy is like floating on his back? He's just flowing with the water, flowing with the energy, the direction of that his life is taking him, right? And I want to say here, that is the very thing that is bringing in like something new for you guys. So what's being hidden? The very thing that you just surrendered, that you just gave up on, is going to be the thing that is flowing into your life. So for instance, let's say you guys gave up on a person, okay? You finally were like, this person is not, for me. I'm surrendering it to the universe. It's not for me. Either that person is going to come in, or you're going to open yourself up to another person, okay? So giving up on this one thing is what's going to actually bring it in, and that's what's being hidden from you guys. And here's the thing. The number 10 is like the end of something. So 10 is like the end, it's being surrendered, right? You gave up, it's the end. And then it adds up to a 1, which is your new beginning. So this is so beautiful, guys. I feel like you guys, and they're telling me how you picked the black obsidian, and this is about protection. So for some of you, this thing that didn't come in, you were protected from it so that a new, better thing could come in. So, yeah, and they're showing me how the trees kind of hid this thing from you, okay? It was like, whatever this was, it was being hidden from you because Spirit wanted you to trust in the timing of your own life, is what I just heard, okay? Not everything comes in on our schedule. And Spirit is saying once you accepted that, that's what freed up the energy. All right, so let's get into pile number 2s. Pile number 2, what is being hidden from my pile number 2s? What's being hidden? Pile number 2, please, Spirit. We got the Page of Wands, and I know you guys know this by now if you watch me all the time, but Page of Wands for me is good news. I feel like you're about to get some good news about this very thing that you surrendered, okay? It's like for some of you, you gave up believing that you would get a job soon, or, or the job that you wanted, and then you hear that you did get it. Or, you gave up on having this person come back, and then you hear from them. It's something about, like, I feel like you're going to be hearing some sort of news because you are no longer blocking the energy by, like, when we obsess over things and we want them, and you constantly, are in a state of like, I need this, I need this, I need this. The universe, it pushes it away, okay? Because we have to flow with it. And you guys are learning that, or you learned it, okay? Pile number 2s. What's being hidden from my pile number 2s? We got the 7 of Wands. Yeah, that was that block, okay? That was that block that I was just seeing in the energy. When you obsess over something, you're like, it's taking too long, it's taking too long, it's taking too long. Why am I not getting this yet, right? Maybe constantly checking for news, or constantly checking your phone for like a message from somebody, and then you're like, it's taking too long, and then finally you gave up. You accepted it. You're like, okay, I'm not hearing from them. I'm not hearing from this job. I'm not hearing from this person. And then guess what? Then it comes in. Then it flows to you. Then the cycle is closed. Again, closing the cycle, surrendering something, accepting that it's not for you, and then a new cycle opens. Again, for some of you, it's going to be that the very thing that you wanted then comes in, and for others of you, it's something better. It's going to go either way, because Spirit is saying, yes, look, it's one of 2 ways, 2 of Wands. It's going to go either way. But you see how he's holding the world in his hands? That's that cycle. That's that new thing that is about to be delivered to you. There it is, Ace of Cups. You're about to hold. Aces for me are yeses. Aces for me are new energy. You're about to hold this in your hand, okay? Whatever this thing is that you accepted that you couldn't have, or that you wouldn't have. Page of Wands. 6 of Cups. Yes. Okay, so 6 of Cups is something in the past, right? And some of you have accepted that the past is over and I have to look to the future, right? And for others of you, it's that a person from your past is going to be coming back because you accepted and you were like, I'm just going to relax and I'm just going to trust the universe to bring me my perfect person, right? And whoever this person ends up being, whether it's the past person returning or a brand new soulmate, because this could just be soulmate energy, again, it's going to go one of two ways for you. Just know if it wasn't the past person, you were protected from that person because that person was not right for you. What's the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse here, guys. Yeah, I feel like this is it. You accepted it and you were no longer going back and forth. Like, am I going to get it? Am I not going to get it? Are they going to call? Are they not going to call? Like that back and forth energy was what put the barrier up in the energy. It's what blocked it from coming in. And then you accepted it. You took your mind away from it and look how it's reversed now. Okay? It came out reversed because the decision has now been made. The energy has now been freed up. You're not confusing the universe by keep on asking, like back and forth, like, why hasn't this happened? When am I going to receive? You just accepted it and you floated, okay? Or you're in the process of doing that right now, and what's being hidden is you're about to receive, okay? Nine of Pentacles just literally jumped out. I couldn't even shuffle the deck. So for some of you, this could have to do with a business venture. Maybe you accepted that, you know, you weren't going to be able to go out on your own. And then all of a sudden an opportunity happens where you can go out on your own. Again, it's different things for different people. This reading will resonate for you if you just accepted that something was not going to happen for you. This is your reading. Okay, it opened up a new cycle for you, and what's being hidden is you're about to see proof. They just showed me the glasses. You're about to see proof that this is coming in, like physical, tangible proof. What's the World? Clarify the World. There it is. Physical, tangible proof, the Ace of Cups, that this is a yes, that you are now receiving this, okay? Whatever this thing is for you, because many of you watch, so we can't, you know, unless it's a personal reading, we can't really pinpoint, but here's the clue, right? You were heartbroken, Three of Swords at the back of the deck. You were sad that something didn't work out, that something didn't happen. You accepted it, okay? This is your energy. If this is your energy, then this is your reading, okay? This very thing that hurt you, but you accepted it, that's what's going to be given to you. All right, pile number 2s. Let's get some oracle cards. What's being hidden from my pile number 2s? What's being hidden from my pile number 2s? I know this is so random, but Spirit just told me if English is not your first language, this is your reading. Okay? I don't know, guys. I channel what I channel, and that's what Spirit just told me. It says, connect with your divine teachers. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting the same energy as this card. Doesn't this person look like they're accepting something? They're meditating, they're relaxing, and then look, and then the shower comes in, and then it gets rained down. Look, then it fills up your cup here. You guys definitely surrendered, and they just showed me how the number 21 is the number of the World card. So 2121 could be a sign for you guys. Maybe look up that angel number because I feel like there's a message there for you. But it's like you became one with the world here, okay? And some of you may have recently gone outside and grounded, okay? That's another sign for you. But then it gets showered, it gets rained down on you, okay? The very thing that you gave up on. And it's all about something very, very emotional for you because he's floating in the water, which is all about emotions, and the rain is the water, the emotion. So this emotional thing that you thought you weren't going to have, you're going to have it, guys, in some way, shape, or form, one form or another. Pile number 2s. Dance in the fire. Yes, you learned how to dance even though you weren't getting the thing that you wanted. Like, dance in the fire for me is like, my life is kind of burning, metaphorically speaking, but I'm gonna dance anyway. And that's the acceptance. That's the very thing that made this creation, okay? And the back of the deck is call on divine support. Yeah, look at this. This is so synchronistic. Remember, I just talked about the rain coming down and then the fire. And here's the rain. You were dancing in the rain. And that's when the universe called judgment and said, now this person, my viewer, now you guys get to receive. Wow. Pile number 2. This is intense. Pile number 2. What's being hidden from my pile number 2s? The Chariot. Determination, discipline, and concentration. I accept that this isn't coming in, universe, and then here it comes. There's the Chariot, right? And it comes in rather quickly here because the Chariot is fast-moving energy, Cancerian energy for me. The number 18 could be significant for you guys. But yeah, it's like you learned to be disciplined in the wait. You learned to be disciplined in this fire, and that's why you're getting it. Pile number 2s. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Fortune, quest, abundance. Now the wheel is turning. At first, the wheel was stuck, right? And then the universe, metaphorically speaking, put some grease on that wheel, and now the wheel is turning in your favor. And now you're able to receive this abundance. Whatever this is that you accepted that you weren't going to receive, now you're going to receive it. Look, the emergence of hope. Guys, this is beautiful. Faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, patience. You had to experience patience, learn how to be hopeful, and then accept it, accept the divine plan, because it says trusting in a divine plan. That's what you guys did. You accepted that you were trusting on the divine, that if the divine or God wanted you to have this, that you would have it. You had faith. Like, you're like, okay, God, okay, universe, if I'm not meant to have this, I'm going to release it. I'm going to let it go. Some of you even did a cord cutting ceremony. Some of you like really released it. And that's when the universe and God is like, okay, now you get to receive it because you trusted. Serenity out of exile. Exhale, guys, I can't with this reading. Exhale, surrender, radical acceptance. Acceptance and radical acceptance. And I love that both of these cards are blue, okay? Because you must have communicated, because this is the color of the throat chakra, to the universe. I radically accept this. I accept this, okay? I accept what the universe has in store for me, and that is the very thing that changed your fate here, guys. This is so beautiful. And look, gratitude is dreaming. The manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise. The universe is praising you for your faith, for your trust, for your surrendering, right? And then you get this dream come true. And look how grateful you are. Yes, because this is going to be ripe, juicy, and ready for the picking, guys. Wow. This is so beautiful. Pile number 2. Look at this. Remember I talked about waiting on news? For the very start, the Page of Wands is good news for me. Everything's okay. That's what the universe is telling you. You guys could start seeing 444. And here's the big news from the universe, right? You get this. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseen. Okay, the universe oversaw how you reacted to something, and now they're giving you this news. Okay, they're giving you the news in this reading also, but everything's okay, guys. You are going to receive here. Again, you either are going to receive the very thing that you wanted or something slightly better, okay? Pile number 2. Time to go. Yes, again, acceptance, surrender. You knew that it was time to release this. Transformation completed, confirmation, and exit. You let go of this thought. You've exited, you metaphorically speaking, packed the bags. And I never noticed this, but there's a number 4 on the door. So yeah, 444 is big for this group. And you realized when it was time to go, when it was time to accept. Pile number 2s. The power of prayer. I can't, guys. The power of prayer. There's the number 4 again, 40. Surrender, okay? Your first word out is surrender. Believe, affirm, and release. This is the whole reading summed up in this card. You surrendered something, you accepted it, you believe that the universe knew what was best for you, and then you released it. And now you get to receive it. Now you get to hold hands with it. I mean, guys, I can't. This reading couldn't be any more clear. All right, let's get one from here. Look, hope. Your hope is going to be restored. Pile number 2s. Recognition. Beautiful. And you know what they just told me? The number 17 is the star card. You're going to be recognizing a dream. You guys are going to be recognizing this dream. This dream that you surrendered, it's yours, okay? It was a journey, the back of the deck, to get here, but the universe is about to blow your mind because they're showing me the hand you're about to receive. You're about to receive pile number, and 28 adds up to a 10, and you started out with card number 10. So we released with the number 10, and now we're getting the new beginning with the number 1. All right, we are going to close out for my pile number 2s. What is being hidden from my pile number 2s? What's being hidden from my pile number 2s? Guys, this is so beautiful. Remember I said with the Chariot that it was coming in quick? Here and now. And look what we see here, the past and the future. We left this in the past so that it could open the door to the future. You see how there's a door open here? Now you get what's behind that door, okay? Pile number 2, that is your reading. That is what I'm seeing. If the reading resonated with you, go ahead and give it the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love for you guys to be a part of this channel, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group number 3, if you were drawn to the time card, interesting that when I said it out loud, time card, so maybe some of you like punch a time card at work. Maybe that's a sign for you that that you chose correctly. And you chose the moonstone, rainbow moonstone. And this is interesting because it kind of looks like rainbow colors here. So maybe you were drawn to another pile because I just talked about a rainbow synchronicity. Anyway, guys, what I'm seeing here is actually to me in spirit. Okay. You know what I just heard, guys? I heard spirit say, time was your gift. What's being hidden from you is the time it took for something to happen for you. That was a gift, because they are saying that you wouldn't have been able to hold on to this thing that you wanted. You had to be in the right alignment. Okay, you had to align with this at exactly the right time. And they're almost showing me like a sunrise. To like catch the sunrise, you have to see it at the right time of day, right? And Spirit is saying that the thing that's being hidden from you is that timing, the timing of this was your gift. All right, let's see what this is all about for pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Tune me in. Tune me in, Spirit Guides. Pile number 3, what is being hidden from my pile number 3s? What is being hidden from my pile number 3s? You guys, did you guys see a sunset or a sunrise recently? Because now I just heard them say it's always darkest before the dawn. First of all, somebody's name could be Dawn here, but also I'm getting like something about like seeing the new day dawn or seeing the new sunrise or yeah, the world, seeing it in the physical world. If you guys recently saw a sunrise or a sunset, okay, this is definitely your reading. Okay, so now they're showing me how the number 31 adds up to a number 4, and number 4 is all about stability. So something that you were trying to build, okay? This is all about something that you were trying to build and the time that it's taking to build said thing. This was all part of the gift so that you could hold on to it, so that it could be built on solid ground, because they're showing me a tower falling. If, you know, the time didn't go the way that it was, you know, going, this would have crumbled. Okay, now they're showing me a sand castle and the water rushing over it and like sweeping it out. So it's like, just like the tides, you know, the tide comes in at a specific time, right? It's something about the timing was your gift so that you could hold on to this thing. Maybe something was like growing really, really slow for you guys, but you knew you were talented at it. You knew, like, you're like, what the heck is going on? I am so good at this, or I'm so good at my job, but it's like you weren't progressing the way that you thought time should go, right? Yeah, there's that world card. That world card one. You know, time is an illusion too, guys. They're telling me that, you know, the world time, you know, the time that we've created and made up, we've made up this system of time in the world, right? And so interesting because the clocks, I'm recording this on Sunday when the clocks just went backwards. So yeah, definitely something about time here. Time is an illusion. And if you think that you're behind because it's taking you longer to establish yourself in this, you know, crazy world that we live in, time was your gift. Pile number 3. That's what's being hidden from you. Pile number 3. Queen of Wands. I feel like you had to reach a certain stage of your life. You had to become this Queen of Wands in order, and it took the time that it needed to take for you to become the person that you needed to be to hold on to something, to have this stable future, okay? They're talking about, for some of you, you know how also, you know, maybe you're working on developing psychic gifts, right? But they're not turning on or they're not activating. And Spirit is saying, give it the time that it needs, okay? Because it will happen for you. The King of Pentacles. Some of you are, you know, you haven't found your partner yet, okay? Because I'm seeing like 2 people that required time to become a king and a queen, okay, in the world. There was a lot of work that needed to be done on you guys separately in order for you guys to come together in this new cycle, right? Whatever this is, whatever's taking too long in your opinion, guys, the timing of this was actually a gift. That is what's being hidden from you. And Spirit is saying you have more time. If you think that like, I'm getting older, this can't happen for me, you have more time is what Spirit's saying. 10 of Pentacles, yes, because you're gonna get this 10 of Pentacles. Again, this is your legacy. This is something that is built, you know, on solid ground here. 10 of Pentacles, right? That's why it took so much time here. This foundation needed to be set. So, what's being hidden from you? Again, time was your gift. Appreciate it, okay? Don't look at time in the physical world as you're behind or you should be. You know, don't ever say you should be at a certain place because there's no should be's. You know, your timing, the timing of your life, pile number 3, is different than everybody's. It doesn't matter. Like, there are people who, you know, I don't know, they're telling me about, the guy who started like Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, like he did it when he was like in his 60s or something like that, right? But they're giving me the example of like, he didn't know that that was his destiny, that was his legacy that he was going to leave behind because it took so long in the physical world to get there, right? But it doesn't matter because your destiny is still going to unfold, right? And you're going to be able to like hold on to it and leave something behind. 6 of Wands, guys, you will have some sort of success in this world. You will be recognized for something. You will be revered. I don't know, I just heard revered, but there is people that are going to be looking up to you, or you're getting this recognition, this success. Six of Wands is all about the success. You will have this success no matter the time that it took, okay? It needed this time. You needed this time. Again, it needed a firm foundation. Sometimes things grow very, very slowly, but it ends up being, you know, this big thing, right? And I'm hearing the term that Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, just because, you know, we are always anxious to get to the next place, honor the timing of your life and where you are now, because maybe you're doing something and it is growing, but it's not growing at the pace that you want it to. Spirit is saying, trust the timing of this, okay? Again, the channeled message was the time is your gift. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Whatever this is, it's growing, okay? Because Three of Wands is your ship's about to come in, and Page of Pentacles, physical, tangible proof, but also it grows slowly, okay? Because it's just a page, right? So it's like, you will have that rainbow, you will have that success, but it has to go in its own time. Everything in its own time, at its own pace, is what I just heard. What is the King of Pentacles? You will have this empire, though. If you're looking to build some sort of an empire, or, you know, you build up some sort of like money, you know, and your money's growing very, very slowly, eventually it will get to the Ten of Pentacles, guys. What's the King of Pentacles? The Sun. Yeah, you're going to see it. You're going to see it, and you're going to be so happy, and you're going to be so grateful, and you're going to feel like, you know, I don't care what time passed. Once you finally get there, once you're finally seen and recognized, okay, Spirit is saying you're not even going to remember anything about the time that it took to get there, because you're just going to be so grateful. I'm seeing somebody in like such a state of gratitude for the life that you guys have developed, the life that you have, you know, worked hard to become, whatever this is. Page of Wands. Again, Page of Wands is, you know, initial stages. Like, you're in the initial stages of something. And yes, it might take time, but Spirit is wanting you to look at this time as a gift. Okay? Ten of Wands at the back of the deck. I feel like you guys feel burdened by time, okay? Stop looking at how much time something has taken. Don't compare yourself to other people. You know, they're giving me the example of people who have a channel, and, you know, other people's channels grow at such a rapid pace, and your channel is, you know, growing very, very slowly, and Spirit is saying, don't compare yourself. Just because somebody else is growing more quickly does not mean that you're any less talented, or some things just take time for development. Yeah, and it will manifest. The Magician. Magic, divine mind, and intent. Okay, also, you can work with time, bending time, by imagining yourself already there, by manifesting, you know, some sort of speed up, okay? See yourself in this end result that you want. Pile number 3. The Hermit. Spiritual guidance, commitment, a way shower. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying that this is the way. This is the way, this is the light. I just heard. This is the way, this is the light. This is the way it was supposed to go. This is how, and I do feel like, you know, this, you know, the Hermit is like an old man or an old woman, right? It's like, your path is long here, pile number 3s. Maybe you guys are gonna live like a longer life, you know what I mean, than the majority, or like, for some of you, it's like an abnormally long life, like well into your hundreds here, okay? And that's why, you know, they're like, you don't know how much time you have left, right? You guys, there's still a lot of time for you, is what Spirit's telling me for this pile. Yeah, just embrace the everyday, right? Take time to watch a sunset is what Spirit's saying. Like, live in the moment, okay? Don't worry about the future. Pile number 3. Pile number 3, what's being hidden from pile number 3 is, guys, you got the World again. It says independence, facing fears, and self-discipline. I feel like a lot of you have worked on something and you've been disciplined and you've been putting in the effort and the work, and you're like, I've put in my dues, I've put in the time. Why isn't this manifesting? Why isn't this happening? And Spirit is saying, again, what's being hidden from you is the timing factor of this is your gift. You will have this success. They are guaranteeing success for you with the Chariot. Determination, discipline, and concentration. Concentrate on the end result. Concentrate on already being successful, victorious, already building this legacy, okay? That's how you can like bend time or speed things up, okay? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, what is being hidden from my pile number 3s? Pile number 3, what's being hidden? I'm hearing the name Timothy. Pile number 3, or Tim. And then I just heard timber, like when a tree falls down. Yeah, there's something about like the tree is rooted in stability, right? It's kind of like this would have fell over or this would have crumbled if you had it too soon. The timing of this was your gift, guys. And I know that kind of sounds like, yeah, okay, it's true. It really is. This is how your soul was contracted to have this journey. Again, I feel like a lot of you have a long life here because this is the chamber of soul contracts. I feel like the reason why time is taking so long is because you have a very long amount of time on this earth, okay? Pile number 3. Yeah, transformation. I feel like you had to transform into, you know, a different version of you also, you know? Time was allowing for you to become the person that you needed to be to have this, to hold on to this, for this to, you know, take hold, right? Yeah, look, the scene. The seen, and then if it was reversed, it would have been the unseen. Something that you're not seeing the results with yet. The unseen will become the seen for you, okay? You will see this all come to fruition, okay? But trust the timing of this. I'm telling you guys, there's something about the timing being really like the best thing for you. Pile number 3. Focus on your health. Okay, maybe you guys need to focus on your health at this time. And, you know, maybe you guys have been kind of working too much and burning yourself out. Maybe, you know, but I am getting something about like your health is really good here for pile number 3. Like maybe you guys take really good care of yourself, because I'm kind of getting, because it says they're showing me the word wellness. And I keep getting something about living to an old age for you guys. So I don't know. I feel like Spirit is saying you have a lot more time and you guys are healthier than you think, or something like that. It's a very odd message coming through. Pile number 3. Archangel Michael. Yes. Archangel Michael is the archangel of protection. Okay. You guys are protected, watched over. Everything is happening in the right time. I feel like Archangel Michael follows this group. You guys must work with Archangel Michael. It says wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. He's constantly observing you and watching you, okay? You're protected here. Also, your health is protected. If you guys needed to know something about your health, or you were scared of something, what's being hidden from you is that you're healthier than you think. Something like that, okay? There's also another archangel, Archangel Zadkiel, coming through. And look, it says the word destiny. Again, you're destined for greatness. And guys, wow. Okay, now I know why they wanted me to show you this. He's got like a clock in his hand with the world. It's just a matter of time before you're like a worldwide success, or you have this thing that you want, that you've been waiting for, and you're very much protected by the archangels, okay? Wow, that was such a beautiful confirmation for pile number 3s. I cannot. I'm done with this reading. Guys, sometimes my spirit guides scare the crap out of me. All the time in the world. Look at this. Guys, you have a lot of time here. You have a lot of time left, okay? And don't get in my comments and be mad at me like, I don't want to live an abnormally long life. Well, I can't. I just channel, okay? I don't know. I can't, you guys sometimes get mad at me like, that's not what I want or blah, blah, blah. I just channel the message. Like, don't shoot the messenger. You guys have all the time in the world. And you pick time and all the time in the world? Come on. Come on. It says, having enough time management. I am so done. I am so done, okay? Pile number 3. If your mind's not blown, I don't know what to tell you, because mine is. Pile number 3. All right, I'm done. I don't know if I can go on, okay? Frozen for a time. Guys, what is going on here? Non-action, slow down, not yet. It wasn't time yet. Not yet, pile number 3. But guess what? You have all the time in the world. It's gonna happen for you. It's frozen for a time. Maybe the action isn't what you wanted. Maybe it's going too slow. They're showing me a turtle, but the turtle's in the shell, and the shell is the protection. The time was your gift. The time was your protection, pile number 3s. Wow, this reading is blowing my mind. Pile number 3. What do we get here? Increased support. Okay, it says your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. You guys, again, we talked about Archangel Michael. We talked about Archangel Zadkiel. You have a lot of spiritual support. You must work with angels. There's something here about being watched over, being looked after, having the support that you need through this lifetime, through your whole entire lifetime. Pile number 3. Nope. Pile number 3. Answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Guys, you got increased support and divine solutions and support. The divine is working with you. You will have this answered prayer, okay? Reduce your stress reduction at the back of the neck. The back of the neck. Okay, something might be going on with your neck here, okay, because I just said the back of your neck. So maybe somebody's neck is bothering them. It will heal. What's being hidden is your neck will feel better here. But guys, reduce your stress because you got all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Time is on your side here. All right, we're gonna get a couple more, although I don't know how this reading could blow my mind more. Pile number 3. What is being hidden from my pile number 3s? The unknown. Absolutely. And 31 adds up to a 4, and then you got 4, 4. So again, the number of stability, the number of having something built on solid ground so that it can't be taken away from you. Your time will come. The unknown, maybe, you're not meant to know the timing, but you're meant to trust, okay? Because their eyes are covered, but it's covered by honey, right? You're going to see the sweetness of life. Pile number 3. And it's only a matter of time for you guys. Pile number 3. Speed. This is like, Spirit is saying time will speed up, okay? Things will start coming in quickly for you. Back of the deck is emotional self-care. Take care of yourself, pile number 3, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is time. There's something about a 10-year cycle, okay? Because they're showing me the number 34 and the number 44. So maybe this was like a 10-year cycle of your life. There's a lot of things about timing, okay? And from the very beginning, I channeled that time was your gift, and Spirit is saying that all things come in time. We're gonna close out with some advice for you, pile number 3s. Pile number 3, what is their advice? What's the advice for pile number 3s? Grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. Yeah, keep yourself in the present moment. Okay, don't worry about the time it's going to take. Ground yourself, take self-care, okay, is what Spirit is saying. Like, whenever you start to feel like too much time has passed, it's taking too long, ground your energy. That's when you're, becoming too anxious about the future. Realization, the answer is here, take heed. This is the answer, okay? Grounding is your answer. Grounding will help you, okay? In the back of the deck is fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. Everlasting. Guys, you have like an everlasting life here. I don't know. Daisies could be your favorite flower as part of your confirmation here. So pile number 3, that is what I'm seeing. That is the reading. If it resonated with you guys, go ahead and give it the thumbs up, like, comment, hype the video for your girl, and I will see you in my next one.